Hi, it's Grace Pike. I'm back with 5Features. Today we're out here at the Fort Smith National Cemetery. This year, due to COVID-19, the Christmas Honors Program is going to be honoring our veterans a little bit different this year. And every week, we are going to be bringing you a different story from our military branches. Make sure to tune in to see all the stories.
Christmas Honors means to me and any vet honors. I mean, we owe it to those who came before us, we'll owe it to those who come after us to give them the dignity and the honor that they gave to their country. It's all about service. It's all about paying it forward because someone has always, in the past, paid it forward to you. That's what Christmas Honors means to me as a veteran. The Navy is a close-knit community. Most of the Navy veterans that I know around here, we feel that bond, that camaraderie. Felt it even when I was in the service. It's just the feeling of taking care of the guy next to you, watching out for your shipmates, watching out for those that need your help, and that carries on for a lifetime. You never really leave those bonds that you form. The first time I had any exposure to Christmas Honors, I was the Navy representative. Never been here before. I'd seen a picture or two in the paper, didn't really understand what it was about, but I was the Navy representative one year. And when I came here and I saw all the wreaths and I saw the ceremony and the dignity and the pride and how everyone was so appreciative of those who are interred here, it just overwhelmed me, and I said, I need to be involved with that. It struck me so deeply and touched me so deeply that I wanted to be involved with that. Well, I was commissioned into the Naval Reserve as an ensign, and I retired as a commander in the United States Navy. After 2001, 9/11 basically, they basically did away with the reserve forces and really combined them into the active forces. But I was logistics. Navy has a lot of forces that are on the ground, CBs being one of those units, and some of the greatest times I had with some of my shipmates. It was great to be able to serve my country that way. Their opinions of Christmas Honors in Fort Smith is just like mine. This is one of the greatest things that we can do. I've never been a part of an activity that I think is more necessary. When I first became aware of Christmas Honors, it blew me away. Everybody I talk to, whether they're a veteran or not, everybody I talk to is just so thrilled and honored to be part of it. That's what makes Fort Smith a great place to live. The reason why Christmas Honors is different this year is because of the coronavirus, because of COVID. Also, the VA regulations regulates how many people can be in a cemetery, and I think that's currently no more than groups of 10. It's impacting funerals, it's impacting large gatherings, so Christmas Honors, obviously with such a large gathering, would not be able to go forward this year based on VA regulations alone, much less the safety of those who are participating. We're here in the Fort Smith National Cemetery where all branches of service are interred, including those from the Coast Guard and even those from Merchant Marines. The Merchant Marine are civilians, yet in wartime they are normally attached to the Navy and will transport war supplies, material, and troops. And in World War II, the Merchant Marine were actually had the highest casualty rate of all the services. The feeling that comes to me more than anything is honor and service, and I'm not worthy, I don't feel, of all this sacrifice. But if you look at all the men and women that are interred here and what they gave up for me, it's overwhelming. If these represented here, if they hadn't done what they had done, we wouldn't be here right now. You wouldn't do what you're doing. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. I wouldn't live, maybe wouldn't even live here. It's because of what they have done is the reason I can do what I do. And it's just overwhelming when you think about the sacrifice that they gave on our behalf. And that's why we need to pay it forward as well. As we're standing here, I can see the POW MIA flag, and that brings to mind those who have not yet been able to come home. These graves here represent those who are at peace, but there are those still out there that we've not yet repatriated, we've not yet brought home. They deserve to be brought home as well. And if you're a family member or a friend of someone who has not yet been given their resting place, we understand and we're with you as well, because they deserve their rest as much as anyone else in this cemetery. Christmas Honors will continue. We appreciate your support, both financially and also just with your support in knowing about it, telling others about it, being a part of it. This cemetery is a treasure. It's not only the final resting place of heroes, those who served us, but it's also an example of Fort Smith's pride, the way it's kept, the way Fort Smith citizens and those surrounding Fort Smith participate. It's just a matter of pride. This is a cemetery that we need to maintain, and it's filling up. It's filling up, and we need to make sure that we have this cemetery for those who will be entering their final rest in the future, in future generations.
Thank you to all those that help out with Christmas Honors and to all of our active military and veterans. I hope everybody has a great holiday this season.